Welcome to Plays, our podcast where we design, play, and discuss a game and campaign. Along the way, we will alternate episodes between actual play adventures and the analysis and discussion of games and design theories that relate to the campaign we're playing. For this campaign, we'll be using the mechanics of Cortex Prime, designed by Cam Banks. We randomly selected a theme and ended up with swashbuckling high school urban fantasy. So join Plays as we explore and enjoy a new campaign.
And now for the introduction of our players.
My name's Chris Nizak, and I'll be playing Silas Flameworth, son of the Flameworth family with a frozen soul that's not my own.
I'm Old Man Logan. I'm playing Henrik Gunny Gunderson, a normal teenager who's about to discover something extraordinary.
My name is Jerry, and I'm playing Santiago Zircon. He is the rebellious and reluctant scion of a powerful magic family.
I'm Phil Vecchione, and I will be your GM. It is now lunchtime. Been a bit of a morning, windier for some of you more than others, but it is lunchtime, and you all have the same lunch period. That was one of the things during Session 0 that we talked about, because it's an opportunity, if you guys need to bump into each other, for you to be able to bump into each other. So, where we last left off, there was kind of a small tornado wind event in Gunny's English classroom. Silas failed to beat Lisa in the physics quiz and lost out on an opportunity to do a cool experiment at the end of school. And T made a little headway repairing his relationship with his buddy Sergey. And we learned a bit more about the epic game Call of Violence. Now, as lunchtime approaches and everybody's kind of heading into the cafeteria, what's going on? I'll start with Silas, since we had ended with Gunny.
I'm sitting with my friends, having lunch. Me and Derek and Jackie and Lance and Micah and Vince and Alice.
So I heard Lance was in there, so I like that.
I did say Lance.
Yeah, no, that's nice. I like that.
I have an actual friend named Lance.
Yeah, I like when those little things work their way into games. So yeah, you're sitting around, you're having a pretty normal lunch.
Yeah.
Just chilling. When Mrs. Cortez approaches your table, Mrs. Cortez, what subject does she teach?
Math.
There we go. Mrs. Cortez is the math teacher. Thanks. But Mrs. Cortez is not your math teacher. She is a math teacher. She is the advisor for the Junior Guardians Club. This club is known around school among the non-magical students as a leadership club, engages in teaching students how to be good leaders and things like that. And it requires faculty sponsorship. You cannot just join the Junior Guardians Club. It is a kind of thing where a teacher has to pick you to join it. That's how it appears to the non-magical students. Inside the Veil, the Junior Guardians Club is actually the training program for Veil mages. A few weeks ago, you were sponsored into the Junior Guardians Club, and you have been going ever since. And it's actually Mrs. Cortez who's helping you try to put your sword away. That's been the thing that you guys one-on-one have been working on, has been trying to figure out what to do with this sword. It manifested, and it's pretty weird because most people who manifest a sword can also dismiss it. But no one understands why you can't dismiss yours. Shrug. Correct.
I am shrugging, by the way.
What could it be?
Anyway, Mrs. Cortez comes up to you and she's like, Silas.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Cortez. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Do you have a minute? Can I speak to you out in the hallway?
Yeah, sure. As I get up, I hand Derek the rest of my sandwich. I'm like, I probably won't eat this.
And there's a few ooh, somebody's like, oh, he's in trouble. And somebody's like, no, it's going to be some lame leadership thing he's got to go do or something.
Whatever. I'll be back.
She makes it out to the hallway and she's waiting for you. And, she gives a quick look down the hallway. Have you noticed it's been particularly windy today?
Yes, very much so.
Unnaturalistically windy?
I hadn't even thought about it.
I know. You're still getting your bearings, so to speak, but I can tell you that there's something not right.
I guess it is weird because it wasn't windy at home and then it was windy down here. So if we were to go away from campus, would it be windy?
I'm betting it's not.
Huh.
I would like you to go find T.
Really? That guy?
Yes.
The weird Medusa guy?
T's one of the more established members of the class. His powers manifested months ago. So you're only 2 weeks into this class, right?
I know.
Yeah. So
I know T.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you wouldn't mind, could you find T and come meet me at my classroom? I'd like to talk to you about what's going on.
Sure. Are you sure you want me?
Absolutely.
You could get Everson. He's way better at this than I am.
Yes, but this is a perfect time for you to get some experience.
Yeah, sure. I'm all about it. If you think I'm right for the job, then absolutely.
Yeah.
I go.
Okay. She's like,
with gusto. Like, yes, I get to go do something for the Veil. This is amazing.
So where is T eating lunch? Does T eat lunch, like just go to the lunchroom? Or does T eat lunch and then like ditch or grab his lunch and like go somewhere else? You can just eat in the lunchroom. It's perfectly fine.
T is in the lunchroom.
Okay.
He's sitting with all his friends, just kind of chilling.
Some of your magical friends?
No, just the group that he hangs out with in the library.
Well, then it is all talk of Call of Violence.
Yeah.
Right? Like people are, I heard they nerfed this. There's going to be like, new level. Oh, the classic level from Call of Violence 2 is coming back.
They nerfed Bloodbath.
They got rid of the thermonuclear knuckle dusters.
That's when you hear Zircon.
He looks over at Mook. Is there a teacher behind me?
It'd be smaller than a teacher, but dressed like one.
Stops for a second. Hi, Silas. Turns and looks.
Miss Cortez would like to see us both right now.
This is a free period, man. Free lunch.
Miss Cortez would like to see us right now.
Isn't that stuff we do after school?
And Miss Cortez would like to see us about something important right now.
See, this is the problem, man. Teachers, they think they own all your time. They're worse than parents. And he stands up. He slides his food across the table. You guys finish this up for me.
When he says that, I'm like, some things are more important than just regular school.
Not more important than the return of Face in Junkyards. Best board ever.
I mean, I like that board too, but some things are more important than repeated chainsaw guns.
You'll have to tell me what these are.
Man, T must be in some trouble.
No, it's that nerdy leadership thing.
Yeah, he goes nerd. He stands up and goes, fine.
It's some Guardian stuff.
He thinks about that for a second. All right, let's go.
Gunny, what happens after English class?
I go to the nurse.
You walk into the nurse's office. Mr. Green, the school nurse, is just tending to somebody's turned ankle from gym class. Turns around and is like, can I help you?
I walk in with my eyes kind of scrunched and my fingers like pinching the bridge of my nose. I'm getting this wicked headache and it just won't go away.
Here, have a seat. Points to, this vinyl covered exam bed thingy. Here, have a seat. Let me check you out. So you're saying headache?
Yeah.
Feels your head, checks like your lymph nodes, like nothing hurts here. Okay. No fever. Looks at your eyes. Let me just ask you a couple questions. Don't take any offense by this. Have you taken anything?
No.
No vitamins, no supplements. Have you any Ritalin?
No.
That's a reference to you being a high performer, like a high scholastic performer. There's been a problem in the school. Okay. Well, let me check to see if your mom signed the permission form for me to give you some Advil, and I'll give you some Advil. And if you want to stay here until next period, you're welcome to lay down for a few minutes. Otherwise, I can have your mom come and pick you up. I can give her a call, or I'm going to need you to go to class next period. So let me go ahead and let me go check. Goes over to the computer. Yeah, your mom signed the thing. I can give you some Advil. Want some Advil?
Yeah, I'll take the Advil.
Get you a couple Advil, little cup of water.
Pound it.
You're welcome to sit on bed too over there. Put your head down if you want. I'll let you know 5 minutes before class.
All right. Don't bother calling my mom. She's busy.
Okay. Hopefully that'll help.
All right.
You're standing in Miss Cortez's classroom. She's got the full-on math classroom. She's got all sorts of posters and stuff with parabolas and trigonometry, sine waves, and things like that. All about the room.
There's a smart board. I assume this school is pretty well off.
Yeah, they got a smart board and shit. Yeah, also no chalkboards, right? Dry erase boards. Mrs. Cortez is sitting in her chair when you guys come in, and she stands up. Thank you for coming down. Sorry for interrupting your lunch.
Not a problem, Miss Cortez.
I was mostly talking to T. She winks at you.
It's not a problem, right, Zircon?
Call me T. Don't call me Zircon. I'm more than just my family name.
T, I was hoping that you would assist Silas. I'm more than certain, just from a gut feeling, that the wind that's going on outside is not normal. I would like the both of you to figure out what's going on and deal with it. Now, to be clear, since this is our first session, based on the tenets and themes of our game, when she says deal with it, go to swords is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out and take action.
Sounds good.
Obviously, all of the rules about the Shroud and the Veil apply, so limit your open magic as much as possible. We don't want to strain the Shroud, though a number of us here are working pretty hard to keep it strengthened. But do find out what's causing this, and like I said, deal with it. Use your best judgment. Understood?
Yeah.
If you need anything, I have class for the next 2 periods. Try not to bust into the middle of my class. That's going to be a little weird and a little hard to explain, but if it's an emergency, it's an emergency.
I assume you can get me a hall pass to get me out of phys ed next period?
Yeah, I'll take care of all of that.
All right.
In fact, she just goes over to the Chromebook and enters in a few things. Taken care of. You guys also can wander around the school as you need. She looks at you. You might want to stop off at the locker room.
Yeah, I'm going there right now, Miss Cortez. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
You're welcome. Good luck.
All right, let's go to your locker. What's in your locker?
My sword.
Why are you... What?
Look, I can't put it away yet.
Still?
Still.
Okay, we need to work on that.
I've been working on it for 2 weeks. I'm still working on it. I'll figure it out.
You've got the magic. Your family's got the magic. Your family's got more magic than my family.
That's true.
So as you guys are having this conversation, like heading down the hallway, it's getting windier. I'm going to increase the die to represent this, but it's getting windier. You're walking down the hallway and the windows that are facing out onto the courtyard are rattling, but you're also noticing things like cement garbage cans are getting like knocked over and stuff.
I'm guessing that's not normal.
Well, no, of course not. It's Vale stuff. Don't you get this stuff around your house? Oh, never mind. You don't live near the park.
No one would dare around Silas's
No
house.
one would dare around my house. You do realize your family is high up, but my family's like the cops.
Yeah.
Like the actual cops.
No, I do realize that.
Okay.
That's part of why I'm like, ugh, I'm stuck with the son of the man.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Vale 5-0.
Yeah.
Vale 5-0.
Yeah.
I go grab my sword.
This is more like 21 Vale Street.
Wow. I still go grab my sword.
So are we allowed to leave the school? I mean, are we allowed to go outside?
Yeah, you're like, these things are all possible.
I know that you had a lot of freedom in your high school. I don't know if that's normal for other high schools.
Two things on that. I did have a lot of freedom in my high school, but also for the conventions of this game and for your club, when you are given latitude for like this, like you're not expected to wander off campus, but on campus around the grounds of the school, perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cortez did say we could go anywhere.
Okay.
She actually stated that straight
Yeah,
to
I
us.
just wasn't sure if that meant outside the school or outside the building.
Cool. You guys head down. You pick up your sword, Gunny.
Yes.
You're laying in bed. You'd like whatever it is in your head to go away. But the Advil's definitely working. Your head doesn't hurt as much, but you can still hear the song. And it's not any quieter. And now it's like accompanied with like the clash of like metal on metal and like droning sounds of battle. You get woke up by the nurse. Mr. Green's like,
What?
"Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were that far asleep. It's 5 minutes till class. I gotta send you on your way."
Yeah. Okay.
Ding, ding. The bells, like, the bells ring and you head out into like the kind of flow of people. And as you're walking, you feel like a breeze. You're just walking. There's like, it's like breezy around you kind of thing. And then that like kind of itchy feeling starts to happen again. And I'm going to need you to make another emo veil roll.
Yeah, baby.
This time I will be assembling 2d8 for the difficulty, and I will be picking up another d8 from Windy and another d8 from the ever-pressing I've picked up 4 d8s.
Yes. I will be going with the same D6 for Vale, D8 for Emo, and D8 for I Can't Disappoint My Mom. This is going to go spectacularly poorly.
You don't know.
He might roll a bunch of ones.
It's possible, but
roll like-
I feel like it's not.
I rolled a bunch of 1s.
Holy crap.
He did.
Actually, we may need to check this.
If it's not all,
It's got to be all.
yeah.
Okay, it's not all. I just rolled 3 1s and a 3.
We're checking if they're all ones for a botch.
Yes.
All right. Well, the only way I'm going to blow this check is if I botch myself.
Uh-oh.
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
I do have a 1, though, for you.
I will take your 1.
I have a 5 with an 8 effect.
No, you don't. You have a 13 because you can't. You have to use 2 dice
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a 7
with a D4 effect.
with a D4 effect.
The effect won't come into it.
Yeah, so 7.
In case anybody is wondering, you have to take the
Yes,
2
you have to
highest
take the 2
dice,
highest
and if you have
dice.
any dice left over, it's a D4 effect. Sorry, folks, punching in here with a correction. Not the 2 highest dice. You have to take at least 2 dice, if possible. And if there's no dice left over, then you get a D4 effect. Let's get back to the game.
Thank you. Correct. In my case, I can't even assemble 2 dice because, and we didn't talk about this before, 1s can't be counted in your pool. So my 3 1s that I rolled, those are pulled to the side. I only have 1 die. It's a 3. If I had an effect die, it would also be a D4. So I'm going to ask you, do you want to buy those 3 1s?
I am struggling to think of something that would be...
You could lower the aha down. You could actually remove it if you wanted to. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'm going to leave it.
That's perfectly fine.
It's totally appropriate still.
I will in turn give you this plot point.
Thank you.
And I'm going to raise the aha
But of course.
up. The song gets louder in your head, but it felt just like before in English class where there was going to be this like huge outburst of wind. And in this case, in this hallway, probably would have ripped down the hallway, knocking people over left and right. But you manage, like somehow by concentrating, and it causes you to stop dead in the middle of the hallway. But you manage to pull whatever that force was inside yourself. Oh, I'm going to do myself a favor. I'm going to hit rewind. I still would like to buy your plot point, but I would like to buy it for something else. I'm going to buy a D6 complication. When you stand there and concentrate, for a moment, you don't look like you. You have all of the traits of an air elemental, like look of a modern air elemental.
Does it persist?
Somebody saw it.
Like a Norm saw it?
No, somebody else magical has seen it. So I'm actually going to go with who's that.
Yeah, that's good. Now we have a shared understanding. Who's that D6?
You close your eyes, you concentrate really hard, and the wind stops. You open your eyes and you're like, and looking at you is a guy from one of your classes. Give me a class.
We'll call it phys ed.
This is Archie from phys ed. You look at Archie and you know it's Archie, but Archie doesn't look like Archie anymore. Archie's got hair with like little crackles of lightning running up his hair, and has got kind of a little bit of a glow around him, and he's looking at you. He just mouths the word Gunny with like a question mark.
Archie?
And then Archie looks normal. And then Archie turns and heads down the hallway in the opposite direction of you.
What the?
And then somebody bumps into you. Boom. Like now you're just like, for like everything slowed down for a second, but now somebody just like slams into you and like you get pushed along and like, move it, dude. Come on, I gotta get to class.
Sorry.
The hell, man? Like just...
Yeah, okay. I'm chill. What is even happening today? Oh, I'm starting to hate Led Zeppelin. Out loud, I say that.
Yo, man, don't harsh on...
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
Don't harsh on Zepp.
Zepp's awesome.
My grandfather loves Led Zeppelin.
I love Led Zeppelin.
You pick up your archery bag. Coach is like, hey, aren't you supposed to be in class?
I pull up my hall pass.
Hey, you're going to have to
Hall
make
pass.
that up.
Miss Cortez said it was okay. Talk to her about it.
Dude, it's phys ed. Talk to me when you got a class that actually matters. I turn and walk away.
T, what the hell, man?
It's phys ed.
A little bit of respect.
It's phys ed.
Who cares?
It's not even a letter grade, man.
Doesn't mean you have to be rude.
They make me take phys ed.
I'm sorry for my fellow student coach, Richardson.
Forget about it, Flamesworth. It's fine. He'll make it up. Hey! And he blows his whistle and like starts shouting at somebody on the down across the locker room.
God forbid I fail phys ed. I might not ever get my degree in phys ed.
It's not about that. It's more about being a decent human being, or elemental in this case.
Yeah. Dude, he's not even an elemental, man. My family wouldn't even look at him, which is...
I'm talking about you being a decent elemental.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. They just keep trying to... Never mind. All right, let's go. Let's go find out what's going on here. I'll make it up to him later when I see him in phys ed. I'll run an extra lap for him. That'll make him happy.
I'm laughing. Silas is just shaking his head.
Wow. I feel like this game's going to be part therapy. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm getting a feeling. It's going to be like a little therapy going
Maybe
on.
a little bit.
Jerry's got some things to work out.
No, this isn't my character. This is like... This character actually likes the mage. He just doesn't try to pretend like he doesn't. There's a difference.
I'm going to pause for a second before we cut to our next scene. I'm going to just prep you guys. It's going to be you two about what you're going to do next. I want to return to our milestones and add up some points real quick to make sure that you all have some XP.
Okay.
So I'm going to just tell you what I think so far. 1 point to T for confronting a problem.
Oh, okay.
Because you went and talked to Sergey.
Okay.
A point to Silas. You did something very high school. You participated.
I have 2 points.
Excellent. Thank you. You want to tell me what you have them in?
My first point is one, the test thing in high school.
Absolutely.
The second is me picking up my friend.
Yes.
And driving into school and talking to all of my friends and hanging out with them at lunch. It kind of goes as to one to me.
Yeah, and I think actually I could also say you could get that point because you actually talked to Derek about Mesame.
I did.
Yeah, that you actually confronted a problem as well.
Is that from our current one? Is that
Yes.
the story one? Okay.
Yeah, because talking about problems was the thing for today.
Yes.
Gunny, 3 points. You actually, unbeknownst to you, have successfully used magic just a few moments ago in the hallway. You don't know that, but you did.
Surprise.
Cool. I think that's where we are. Everybody good with that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else.
Nope, that's fine.
Sounds good.
The only thing I could suggest is that maybe T gets another 3 points for he had a scene that changed their relationship with another character.
I don't know if that counts for changing the relationship or not.
It's getting there.
I had it noted, but I don't know if it counts till it actually changes.
Yeah. No, I'm going to say not yet.
Okay.
When that pool goes away, you absolutely can have 3 points for that.
Okay.
You're almost there. Like you've another scene with Sergey and another good push. You'll have that out of the way. This is going to be just in general, like a little bit of a challenge regarding just keeping track of this. Like Chris, you did a nice job of tallying it on the side. I'm trying to watch it, but just in the number of things I'm juggling, it occurred to me as we got into it, I was like, I should just make sure everybody's kind of...
I got a box that I'm marking.
Very good.
Cool. What's the next scene?
How are you guys investigating this? Where you start?
I thought we'd start looking for where the wind is blowing from. You head in the direction that things are coming from. Let's say you find out where they are.
I defer to my senior in this situation because he's been doing this longer than I have.
Sure. Okay. So I'll assume you're going to start outside.
Yeah. That's why I asked if we go outside. I wanted to go outside to see which way things were blowing from and see if I could track it down to its source.
How are you doing that? What does that look like?
Is this something we could do a magical ritual for?
That's what I was going to suggest.
It is totally a thing you could do a magical ritual for, and I love that you thought of it.
That's what we were planning on.
Excellent. Where, since you're not going to just walk out into the front of the school, but like where outside the school, where is a place that like you can't be seen where you could conduct said ritual?
I mean, there's like a little forest grove area out behind the school.
There totally is, actually. Based on the school that we used as our...
Oh, I'm very aware.
Yeah, there is woods on 3 sides of it. So you guys like head out. And it's Buffalo right now, so it's like in the 40s, although it's way colder because of wind chill right now. Not for you, though, Silas. You also seem to be pretty okay.
I'm pretty comfortable.
Yeah, you're like, it's nice out. So you guys head into the tree line, and let's do our first ritual magic, which I think is pretty cool. Chris, do you want to like explain our ritual magic?
Yes. So first things first is we have to decide the effect that we want.
Yeah.
I think the effect that we want is to be able to track the wind. Mm-hmm. And I think the way that we do that is that we give ourselves magic vision that lets us see which way the wind is blowing from, and we can just follow the wind currents back. Mm-hmm. That is a magical effect not listed above with the GM's rule. We have a list of these things. I'm not going to read them all, but there's a list of them. We'll get into them later.
They're in our rules.
Yeah,
if you download our rules. And I like that one. With GM's approval, GM approves.
Okay, and then you have to, as Phil,
yes,
you have to choose one or more of the following costs depending on the situation and scope of the spell. And there's a list for him to choose from. And there's some pretty open-ended ones that he can pick from.
I'm going to make it simple. It just takes a scene.
Okay.
You guys need to cast it. It just takes a little time to do, which will give me a chance to cut back to Gunny.
It just costs us time.
Yeah, it costs you a little time. No roll necessary for this. Tell me what the ritual looks like.
We sit down together, side by side, or facing each other. And at first I'm like, okay, we're going to drop on your plate your ice. Ice is what you got?
Yes.
Ice. That might actually work better. Okay. I'm going to put my hands down on the earth, and we will draw a circle, and then draw some symbols inside of it. And then I'll put my hand down, and just the earth starts to shake, just little dust particles that start to bounce a little bit. And then I tell you should get your claw up on the ice. The ice will move with the wind. It'll make it much more visible to us, but it'll give us more of a swirl, and see if you can trace these symbols in the air with your ice.
I mean, I could do that, but why don't we just use the earth spell for vision that we know?
Okay.
I mean, can't you just enchant the dirt so we can rub it on our eyelids and see?
I haven't tried that one yet. Sure, we could try that too. You've been reading more books than I have.
I know a lot about magic, so you don't have to use your element to cast spells. Like, you can cast anything.
I know, I just rely on what I'm good at.
No, that's fair. I'm not really good with my ice magic yet. I don't want to use it.
I haven't read a lot of books on magic. I just do what comes naturally.
Here, I take out a piece of paper and I write the symbols down and like check that out.
It takes T a while to look at these.
That's why it takes us a scene.
Yeah. There's like some learning. There's some interesting things where somebody knows a whole bunch about a magic but doesn't have much control of it. Someone has much better control of their magic and doesn't know much about it.
Plus, like everything that T was doing was great big grand gestures, and everything that Silas seems to be doing is very small contained.
We're gonna summon clouds. And why don't we just make some enchanted dirt and rub it on our eyes?
It works just fine.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
You're in your next class, Gunny. We'll call this class government. You're in government, social studies kind of thing. And the song is still in your head. It's still not great, but somehow after the hallway, you feel a little more centered. It's not spectacular. Like, it's still annoying, but it's not like it was after English class. You're almost like you're kind of paying attention to class. And outside the door of class, like in the little window of the door, you see Mrs. Cortez and you see Archie.
Which, by the way, we're just going to throw Blake on there. Archie Blake.
You see Archie, and Archie's talking to Mrs. Cortez. And at one point, you see him point through the window. And you're pretty sure he's pointing.
Eyes.
Right, like you're pretty sure he's pointing at you. And Mrs. Cortez is talking to him, and she's shaking her head. And he's like, emphatically, like, his hands are out, and he's like, no, like, I saw it. She's like, no. Like, they're having this little conversation, and you are clearly watching this unfold when you hear the teacher say, Mr. Gunderson.
What? I'm sorry.
Yes, you are sorry. And also, I need you to explain this blah, 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 social study thing.
Yeah, okay.
I was a biology major, man. Like, what do I know?
Senior, so it'd be participation in government or something like that.
Sure. Like, I don't know. Social studies.
Being the good student I am, I rattle off a pretty good answer.
Please keep your attention focused on the classroom and not on what's going on in the hallway. And then when you turn back and look, there's no one in the doorway.
This day is getting weirder and weirder, man.
This day is getting weirder, right? Like a period has gone by, right? And now you guys are like, okay, that's it. All we got to do is rub it on our eyes.
Not even a lot, just a little, just like.
Or, you can do the.
Oh, yeah, put it underneath.
Not in. Oh, God.
I mean, I put it on my eyelids because that's how the spell works.
Over the smoky look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it around his eyes. He's making it look like raccoon eye. This is really, really weird, Silas.
So are your snakes, but I'm not complaining.
The snakes all turn and look at him.
Do you want to put some on your snake eyes?
Yeah, actually. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead and try that.
I started doing it. You told me to do it. I see how it is.
I just made the hand gesture for the snapping snake. I don't know if that'll come on the mic. So
yes.
There you go. Once you put the enchanted dirt on your eyes, you can see currents of air.
It's like white, blue, and yellow flowing lines.
And they're flowing downward. When you walk out from the tree line, all of it centering from a single point, hovering in the air above the school. It's coming down like a cone and swirling around the school.
I look up at him like, hey, is there anybody up there?
The focus, because you can't see anything, it zooms at you. Like the shape of the wind now looks like it's coming for you guys.
I instantly swing my sword up to create a snow wall in front of us so it can't see us, so we're obscured. Using my control. I want to create a trait.
Go ahead and
Can I do that? Is that okay?
Let me just say that, yes, I think we're very close to some martial magic action going on.
All right, cool.
So you want to spend that die? Let's make some magic happen.
So, using martial magic, I have the control effect. So, my sword allows me to attack, defend, and control. I can add one or more mana die pool dice, which I have a D8 in my mana die pool.
Yep.
When manipulating the environment to assist me in a test or contest, and since my sword is made of snow, essentially, or ice, I can use that. So I will do that. What's the difficulty for me to create this obscuring snow?
Since you're like in the act of raising it up, whatever this thing is that you can't see, which you'll see in a moment, pushes a blast of wind to tear it down. So you'll be rolling against me.
All right, cool.
Let me go ahead and put this together. Overall difficulty for this NPC is D8, so that's 2D8. This creature has scale of D8.
Oh, good.
They also have a distinction, which I don't want to reveal to you for a few moments, but I will promise to reveal it in a moment. That is also a D8, and I will, because they're also using control, will spend a D8 from their mana pool for a total of 5D8.
Fun wow.
Fun wow. Go ahead.
A Frozen Soul, it's not my own, is the distinction that I'm going to use.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm using the Frost Magic. I'm using my mana pool die, which is a D8 in this. So in our game, we can either use Geek or Jock for our fighting.
Yep.
This is me trying to be intelligent about protecting us with my magic, so I'm going to use Geek. And then I have my affiliations mage. It's a D8. So I got 3D8 and a D10.
Yes.
Versus your 5D8.
Yes. I have no ones, but you're rocking a 15 right now.
Jesus. I do have a 1. I only got to an 11. You didn't super succeed, but...
I did not super succeed. I want your 1. So let me tell you what happens, and then I'm going to give you that 1, and I will write something down. I'll write the trait down in a second, which will be just a simple D6. Great instincts, right? You try to throw up this shield.
I throw my sword, I throw my sword up, which the shards on the end of it explode out to create a snowstorm, essentially.
Right, and just as the point of where the origin of this wind was coming from comes close to the ground, it reveals form as an angel.
Oh, good.
It is wearing a breastplate. Its hair is flowing and long. It is holding a crystal gladius sword in hand. Its 2 wings come together, and it's the coming together of its wings that creates this burst of air that disperses your shield, but all the shards of your sword actually swirl around and come back together. Clack, 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 clack as your sword.
I think they're just still floating around me.
Okay, then they're swirling around you, but in full angelic form is standing there. And there's a little bit of awe moment, which is what I'm going to buy from you is that this is your first actual magical shit you've gotten in the middle of. You got nerves now.
The first one that wasn't just sitting at a dinner.
Yes. Yeah, this is your first time confronting an actual combatant.
When you said angel, I was like, oh, good, because it's not good.
It's a breezy fuckboy.
Blew me all backwards and shit.
You actually do know this about angels, right?
Yeah. That they're assholes?
They're assholes, and in Gen Z terms, they are definitely fuckboys.
Yes.
Which is really bizarre that this one is above the school, just battering it with wind from its wings. So it lands in front of you.
Give him his point.
Oh, thank you. So you are D6 awestruck at this moment. And he lands in front of you, and he's like, I am Kazafel, the angel of air. Are you the son of the winter wind?
No.
Then why are you wasting my time? He brings his sword out and rushes towards you.
I'm stepping in front now.
Yeah, all right. Let's get into it.
I reach into my coat and I pull out, looks like just a little small gemstone shard, and then a big broadsword comes out. It looks like a sloppily assembled, overlapping, hand-sized shards of various gem colors. It's multicolored. It kind of snaps, similar to Sulu's sword from the Star Trek movie.
Yep.
Kind of comes out. I will step right up to this guy and lean into it.
Are you dueling him?
Let's duel him.
Okay, so you don't have to duel him, but you can if you want to.
At this point, I just want to drive him back because I see him attacking the newbie.
He's definitely rushing Silas.
Are you offering a duel?
Sorry, everybody. The audio got muddied, so I wanted to clarify that Phil is offering Jerry's character T a duel, and that has specific mechanical implications in the game.
That's how that rule works.
Okay.
And over that plot point.
All right, let's talk about duels.
Step 1 to dueling is deciding who gets to go first. Both individuals in the contest will roll their role plus affiliation to see who gets to go first.
So I'm just 2d8 on this.
I'm D10 jock and D10 mage, so.
There you go, roll.
I have a 10.
I have a 9, so he goes first.
Is it mage or veil?
I'm fighting him, so isn't that mage? Fighting him with my magic.
That's veil. You're acting in the
role of the veil.
In the role of the veil right now. That's how affiliation
That's what you were
works.
charged. That's what you were charged with. Was you're not doing just wild magic stuff. You're acting in the role of the veil.
Okay.
When you were acting in the role of mage, that is how cultures and things like that. Outside of doing veil duty. Just to be clear about how that all works.
Yes.
That's why we had a freaking 30-minute discussion about it. So you just get to set the duel. This is a contest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So contests are different. They're not like tests.
Yeah. In a contest, we go back and forth. I will make the initial roll.
Yep.
And set a difficulty. Again, only selecting 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jerry has the option to press forward by trying to amass a pool and roll better than I did, or you concede.
Correct.
Okay. So
you have to set aside an effect die too when you make this roll.
I'm going to remove the mana pool one because I currently don't have a mana pool. I'll pick one up next turn, right?
I don't know how your monsters work. They don't necessarily work like ours.
No, I'm just saying mana pool's out. I'm okay with my mana pool because we all haven't gotten another mana pool die yet. I have one.
You have one, so you should be able to use it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay.
You don't look that tough. So my 2d8, my scale, I will use... Actually, I'm going to use my other distinction, which is a D10, which I will narrate in a moment.
So let's talk about scale. In this game, we're using multi-level scale. That means if you have a scale die on a creature, a D10, a D12, a D8, whatever, could be a D4, you can step that down and split it. So for instance, if I have a D10 scale, I could step that down to 2D8 or 3D6. Now I will roll my normal dice pool, and then I'll roll my scale pool. I will keep one die from the scale dice to add to the total, and I will roll my normal die pool, and then I will keep 2 dice from there plus a third, as if I spent a plot point. Scale is tough. Creatures of scale often get to keep 4 dice. And we also played it wrong in this game.
Scale's pretty rough in this game for us.
Like he's a pretty mature air element.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, if he has scale, that's how scale works in this game.
T is well in over his head.
We are way in over our head right now. This is not a good situation for us.
T hasn't figured that out yet, so.
Okay.
T's not that smart.
So I'm rolling 3d8, 1d10, and I will, for sake of narrating, I will, I guess for right now, let's just call it looking for the son of the winter wind.
Sure.
It's not the actual name, but it is a working name for this trait he has. I am setting the initial difficulty. That's an 11, and if I'm keeping an extra die because I am, then that is a 15.
With a D8 effect?
With a D8 effect.
Yeah.
You can just give in.
T's too stubborn to give in the first time through.
That's fair.
T has a D6 for Veil. He suddenly realized this is not the fight he thought he was getting into. He has a D10 for Jock. He has a D8 for his distinction. And he has a D8 for his mana pool. And I have a 1. So I have a 15 with a D8 effect die. So I tied. So you win.
If you wanted to, you could spend that a plot point to add that 7 and just have a D4 effect.
What would the effect of that be?
It would put you at 22.
What does it do to him, though?
Now he has to make a choice. You have a D4 effect, and then you're at 22.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And it would surprise the hell out of him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it totally surprises.
There is a 1 there for you to buy, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that 1. So let me, take that. And I'm going to also assign you Awestruck. Like, you're like, holy fuck.
He's fast, I imagine.
So what does the 22 do?
Here's what happened. He had a 15. You had to beat that.
Yes.
Now you've set it at 22. Now he has to make a choice whether he wants to continue or back off.
Oh, so he has to beat 22.
Yeah, your blades clash, and he assumed he was just going to
follow the leader kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. At any point, somebody can call quits, but he charges, figuring he's just going to bowl your ass over and knock you into the trees, and comes flying at you with this crystal sword, swings, and you block it and stop him dead in his tracks. In which case, this like wind ripples out like down the line of trees, going, in either direction from both sides, from both sides of you. Your blades lock, and he looks at you, and then steps in. And yes, I'm going to go one more time.
Okay.
Now, there's a thing we didn't do. You rolled, right? You're done rolling. You get a D6 back to your mana pool.
So my mana pool is a D6 this way.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I have my D6 over here.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't use your mana die in your last one, right?
I didn't. I used it when I first flew down to knock away your stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't use it when I rushed forward.
Correct, because it wasn't actually your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick up the same set of 3d8, 1d10, and I'm going to attempt to beat a 22.
Okay.
It's a stiff, that's not an easy roll, but also I roll pretty well in this game.
Yes,
so
you do.
let's see what happens.
You rolled a bunch of 1s.
Oh, boy, I did roll 2 1s and a 10, and I have lost this round of the
lot.
Okay.
By a lot.
By a lot. So, and I have 2 1s that you may purchase.
So here, this is how this works.
Yeah.
Real quick, just before we get to that. Here's how the process works. You got a 10, right?
Oh.
You got a 22 with a D4.
Let me hit pause for a second.
Uh-huh.
Rewind for 1 second.
Sure.
I should pick up Awestruck. It's not going to help me.
Yeah.
It will.
Well, that's
what's the total?
15.
That's different because it's only 1 step instead of 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
It makes a big difference, actually.
Yep.
It does.
So that was okay. Resume.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm just going to punch in here because there's a lot of talk about how the end of a duel functions. So I'll summarize what happened. T won the duel. He won it by more than 5, but not 10. So as the winner, T gets a D6 added to their mana pool first. It would have been a D4, but because they won the contest by more than 5, it steps up to a D6. The loser, the angel, takes stress equal to the winner's effect die. The angel takes a d6 of stress. Then the winner gets to decide if they wish to continue the duel and start a new contest or disengage and take some other action. And we'll see what T does.
I'm going to disengage. That also gives Silas a chance to do something.
I will just, before we completely back out of the rest of that remainder of duel, I had rolled 2 1s.
Yep.
They are yours to purchase.
Yeah, we're going to purchase them, and now I just got to figure out what we want to create here.
You could easily remove your awestruck, but you could also pick up something.
Oh, awestruck is still on the table.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that then. Yeah, we'll get rid of awestruck.
So
we don't need any more dice in your pool.
awestruck only applies now to you. It had applied to both of you. Now just you.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I'm going to put my dice away. Just keep my mana pool die out. Okay. So he stops and he's like, if you are not the son of the winter wind, I have no quarrel with you, but I must find the son of the winter wind. And he is here in this school.
Yeah, well, you need to stop blowing things all over the freaking place.
I've been calling to him. He is not answering my call.
Who's the winter wind?
I don't know.
No. Who's the winter wind, not the sun?
I don't know.
So why are you looking for the son of the winter wind then?
I was flying over Niagara Falls when I got snared by a spell, and I am compelled to find the son of the winter wind. I don't know who the winter wind is, and I don't know why I know why I'm being compelled to find them, but I need to find them. Otherwise, I can't, this spell won't stop. And honestly, I have a date in a few hours.
Well, then come here and sit down. We'll break the spell on you.
That's not going to work. I've already tried. While I appreciate your insight, I think I'm a bit better at this than you are.
Yeah, but you're the one snared in the spell.
Could you help me find the son of the winter wind? He's someone magical in your school.
And what are you going to do when you find him?
I have something I need to give him.
And what is that?
I can't say.
Okay. We'll help you then if it'll keep you from tearing up the school.
Yes.
Yes, I tried with just like a simple calling of the wind to get his attention, but it didn't work, so I called louder. I don't think you understand. I have this date.
Look,
and he's really, really hot.
Sure. Oh, okay.
And I just want to get this stupid giss off me so that I can get out of here.
T, would you just stay here with him? I'll go talk to Miss Cortez and tell her what's going on.
What's this angel's name?
Kazafel.
All right, I'm going to go find Miss Cortez.
Why are we sitting out here?
Because inside the school, you'd be damaging even more stuff.
I mean, I don't have to make wind. I was making it on purpose. Like, I could walk in the school. Like, also, just let like a dude in the school. That's probably pretty bad. Like, they got rules about that. Like,
then again, I left T with him, so.
Yeah. Do you know the winter wind? The son of the winter wind?
I don't know. Do you know the Muffin Man?
No.
Well, then why would I know the winter wind?
A conceptual mage of some sort?
Well, then why would I know the winter wind?
Well, I don't know. Don't you like all have like some like? Don't you all hang out together?
No, we were too busy going to school and not just throwing our magic around in damaging ways.
Oh, I see. Judgmental, are you?
I'm not the one who was blowing things over, knocking over, and causing damage. I'm the one rebelling against the school.
It's called a calling card. I was just trying to get some attention without drawing attention. I could have taken form and just descended. Below, behold. Find me the son of the winter. I didn't do that. I'm respecting the shroud.
I look around at all the stuff that's been knocked over and trees and everything. This is the kind of thing I would get attention for.
Well,
I'd be grounded for a week if I pulled this shit with my family. So come on, let's sit down. Let's wait. Silas is actually like his family's high mucks in the Vale. So he's actually really good at this kind of thing.
What do you mean?
He's one of the Flameworths.
You fucking kidding me? I almost dueled a Flameworth.
Why do you think
this spell sucks?
Why do you think I stepped in to save your ass?
You're all right, dude. Gives you a fist bump.
I'll fist bump him back.
You're all right.
I'll reach in. I'm like, still Timbit?
Oh, yeah, man. Takes his Timbit. He's like,
anything to keep him from, like, T's actually legitimately just trying to keep this guy from blasting things around anymore.
Starving. I've been stuck in this fucking compel all morning.
He's irresponsible, and not when it comes to magic.
Gunny, what do you do after class? Like, you've never had Miss Cortez for math or anything, but you clearly saw her looking at you with Archie, and then they were gone.
Wait a minute. Isn't she the one that manages that special club?
The club you can't get into, by the way, which would look awesome on your college resume.
Yeah. But wait, Archie was like pointing at me and kind of like, yeah, and she was like, no.
Archie had like electric hair. Like, let's just be clear. For a few moments, Archie had electric hair.
I gotta find Archie. That's what I gotta do.
In between classes, Archie's like at his locker. Meanwhile, down the hall, we see Silas in the background of you approaching Archie as Silas is heading to Mrs. Cortez's classroom.
Archie.
Yo.
Hey.
What up, Gunny?
Why were you outside the classroom with Mrs. Cortez pointing at me?
Yeah, Gunny. Why was I? Is there something you want to tell me?
I want to tell you that it was weird and I don't understand it.
There's some things I don't understand. Like
what?
What was that shit in the hallway?
What shit in the hallway? You mean the part where you looked weird?
What do I look like right now?
You look like Archie. But for a second, you had like lightning in your hair.
You saw that?
I don't know what I saw because this has been a weird ass day, dude. I can't get freaking Led Zeppelin out of my head. It's loud. And you, for a second, looked like you had lightning hair and you were glowy. And then you weren't. And then you ran off. And then you come with Mrs. Cortez and you're pointing at me like there's something going on. That's going to make me a little paranoid, dude.
I'm going to source the table for a moment. If you are part of the Veil, what is it you say if you're trying to ascertain that someone else is magical? The Veil has a phrase for this.
The secret handshake.
Right, because elementals are easy. Elementals look like elementals. But like, for instance, Silas looks completely human. And if somebody needed to like determine whether Silas was magic or not, there's like it's a handshake or a phrase or something that when you go through Veil training, like you learn this phrase. Anybody have any ideas?
There's a phrase and then a responding phrase. When you want to find out, somebody says the 4 in balance, and then the other person says the world in harmony. The 4 in balance, because originally, when
elemental.
the thing was set up, it was the 4 elements.
Yes.
There's a 5th one now, which the electric ones don't like that, but
Correct.
they haven't changed it yet.
Yes.
So the 4 in balance, the world in harmony.
Thanks. Let's resume that scene. Archie looks at you. The 4 in balance.
Do what now?
I don't fucking get this.
You don't
Nothing,
fucking
man.
get it.
Like, you know what? I got to go to class. Like, it's cool. Don't worry. It was nothing. You're good, man. You're good. Solid. Sorry
I wish I was good.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm more confused now than I was before.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's cool. It was like total misunderstanding. You're good. You're good, man.
All right.
And Archie like walks away quickly from you.
I don't know, man. It's a weird day.
Silas walks into.
I explained everything was Cortez. There's an angel, da 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 da. Son of the winter wind. Don't know what that means. Is anything weird going on in the school?
Well, now that you mention it, Archie.
Yeah, I know Archie.
He's an electric elemental. Archie swore that for a moment he saw Henrik Gunderson look like an air elemental and then went back to looking like a human. But I like checked him out in class. He looked human to me, and I haven't had a chance yet to cast anything. But if he was an air elemental, we should all like, you've seen him. Did you see him today?
No, I haven't seen him today.
All right. His next class is, she like has a schedule out. Go find him. There's something up. I want to see him. Make up an excuse and bring him here.
Sure. Give me a note.
She's like, whatever.
I come to class. I get you. Hey, let's go.
Okay.
Miss Cortez wants to see you. It's about the Junior Guardians.
Okay.
That club you always want to get into?
Yeah. I mean, but it's weird because she was watching me with Archie during one of my other
come
classes.
on, let's go. We got to go.
Yeah, okay. I'm coming.
I walk with him back to Miss Cortez.
Miss Cortez is like, please have a seat.
Okay.
Let me just ask you a quick question. The 4 in balance.
What the hell does that mean? Archie asked me that in the hallway.
Have you had any strange experiences today?
All right, you guys are going to think I'm completely off my gourd. I woke up this morning with frickin' Led Zeppelin running through my head at like 11. I haven't been able to get rid of it all day. The wind has been weird. It blew the shit around in my classroom earlier today, and I got yelled at for opening a window I didn't open.
Could you elaborate on that?
What?
And she's like rummaging through her desk.
Elaborate on?
About the window and the wind in your classroom.
So like my papers on my desk started to move around, and then it just kind of like wind gusted through the room. And just as everybody was looking around to see what the gust of wind was, the window opened up.
After the gust of wind.
After the gust of wind.
It didn't open before?
I mean, everybody thought I opened it, but it opened on its own after the wind.
That sounds like the Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I losing it? Do I need to go back to see Mr. Green?
Should we just take him outside?
Henrik, I know you're having a weird day, and I'm not sure you know why you're having a weird
I definitely don't know why.
Okay. Silas is going to take you outside to meet someone.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to come too? Meet the big scary person?
Why do I need to go see a big scary person?
Because they're
Not
looking...
the best description.
Sorry.
Why don't we both go?
Yeah, it might be good for the academic advisor to the Guardians Club to come see the big scary person with their students.
All right, you're really not making me feel good about the word scary.
Yeah, can you just stop with that part? It's
Sorry.
okay. Silas is being a little dramatic. He's not. He's really not. Cut to these two are like sitting there like eating donuts, and he's like, look, I'm just saying, like, magical politics is bullshit. But just putting a compel on a person randomly while they're flying, that's some like real bullshit. I get you're feeling pressure from your parents to like join up with the Veil, but like try flying around and getting hit with a compel, man. Like, it's some bullshit.
This is totally some bullshit. This is the kind of shit I want to see change when I get in the Veil. I mean, this is the kind of stuff. I mean, I'm stuck in it. I mean, my family's there. I'm stuck in it. I got magic and stuff now too. Yeah, no, this is bullshit. But seriously, if there's somebody in this school that needs help, we got to help them.
Nobody wants to get rid of this thing more than I do. Meanwhile, walking across the field, you see Silas, Mrs. Cortez, and Gunny, that dude.
Okay.
Casapel stands up and is like, is that the son of the winter wind? And he flexes for a moment and his wings disappear. As you're there, there's this dude standing there with T. He's a pretty good looking guy. He's got like some Fabio, that's beyond your recognition as a Gen Zer, but he's got some like model like hair, extremely good looking. And he's just standing out here. It's February, right?
Yeah.
He's out here like in a t-shirt that's just like a little too small and a pair of slacks, but he looks like really good.
I mean, my hair is nothing to sneeze at either. Is that the scary hot? I mean, look at that guy. He could be a model.
He's terrifying.
Okay.
So Mrs. Cortez comes up and she obviously sees he's an angel kind of thing. And she's like, T, would you like to introduce me to your friend?
Yeah, this is Casapel. He's looking for the son of the winter wind.
The hell does that mean?
And Gunny, why are you here?
And at this point, now the song is like, there's a glow in front of Casapel, and Casapel reaches into the glow and pulls out this axe. Do you want to describe it?
This is a one-handed bearded Viking axe with intricate rune work all over it. It's sexy as all hell. I have a picture that we can put in with the materials.
And Casafel's like, he like holds it out and he just lets go. And the axe starts moving, like it's floating towards you. Not in a threatening way. It's floating towards you slowly. And Mrs. Cortez is like, just hold your hand out.
Okay.
And it touches your hand. And when it does, a spell that was over you falls apart. Now describe your actual look.
I was going to actually try and clarify because we don't have a lot of detail there, but really it's like my hair kind of like flows on its own as if there's always like a slight breeze. Mm-hmm. There's a lightening, not lightning as in electrical, but a lightening of my eyes. Mm-hmm. They're like a little lighter and a little brighter than they used to be. And of course, the hair kind of flowing and almost like a subtle hint of movement. Like I'm constantly moving just a little, like fractions.
I'm removing 2 traits from the table. The windy trait is now gone, and the trait is gone. As the spell falls, that song dissipates from your head. This axe belongs in your hand, and you are an air elemental.
What the hell just happened?
Thank you for joining us for Misdirected Mark Plays. Now let's do some Patreon shoutouts to thank those wonderful patrons who support our show. Let's start with the Royal Court. Ty Prunny, also known as Lord Timemonger, Lars Henrik Evjan, the Lord Out of Time, Jim, the Royal Merchant Emeritus, Grammatic Chameleon, the Queen's Spy Mistress, Schmitty, the Keeper of the Labyrinth, Andrew Dacey, the Warden of Whiskies, Andy Olson, the Duke of Dice, John Carney, the Court Necromancer, Craig, the Lord of One Name, Tiberius Starcrash Smith, the Baron of Britannia, GM Gerrymander, the Lord of the Aftershow, and Kevin Lovecraft, the Royal Beard. Also representing our patrons are Chris Constantine, Miko Froelich, Eric Simon, Kathleen Halperin, Christopher Gamelk, Michael Beck Asperum, Joseph Knoll, Carlos, Pep Dilemma, Michael Draper, Cubano, Alice Cura, Jim Fitzpatrick, Brantley Harris, Steve Radabaugh, Roy McLeod, Ninjabi, Richard Wyatt, Joseph Peralta, JT Evans, Brian Kurtz, my Brett, not my Brett, but somebody's Brett, Chris Steele, Jared Rasher, Eileen Barnes, and Brandon Barnes. Thank you so much for being our patrons. If you'd like more content like this, you can find it on our website at misdirectedmark.com,
Want some more? Go to our Patreon page at patreon.com/MMP. There's a bunch of bonus episodes. There's our after show, the Bamboo Lounge podcast, our MM Plays game stuff, like our setting for this game, The Children of the Shroud. My game development notes for the Lamplighter system are on there. Our character sheets are on there. Our mod stuff is on there. All sorts of stuff is on there. And you get access to our Slack room. And that's important because that's the best way to get a hold of us. But if you don't want to get a hold of us that way, you can reach us using email, mmp@misdirectedmark.com. You can also use Twitter. The best place is @misdirectedmark. Now, we have some other shows on this network. We have Pandas Talking Games, The Gnome Cast, Bonus Experience, and Thaka with Advantage. Let's dig a little deeper into one of these shows. Thaka with Advantage. Angie and Jared love talking about RPGs and D&D. Together they share insights into the games they're running in the campaign journal, and then tackle a variety of topics that affect the game in the DM's workshop. They're going to talk anyway, so they might as well record it. Maybe you'll even pick up an ancient D&D factoid about a previous edition of the game that you'll never use. And I also edit that show, so, check out more of my editing skills. Now, if that's still not enough, we have some friends who make podcasts. There's the Tabletop Bellhop, your board game concierge, the Knights of the Night, who make excellent APs, and Mastering Dungeons with Sean Merwin and Teos Abadia. They're still doing their 5th edition thing, and you can catch them on the podcasts or on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, How to RPG is by Sean P. Kelly of Gaming MBS. It's one of my favorite things going on the internet on YouTube right now, and if you want a variety of games to talk about, go check it out over there. He is live on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern. Well, with that, this has been a Misdirected Mark production, the media arm of Encoded Designs. Mic drop. We out.